Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 234 pounds, Bret Hitman Hart.
And the Hitman Bret Hart being greeted by this very pro-American crowd in the shadow of New York City.
I'd like everybody to stand back and listen to the Canadian national anthem. And I just want to dedicate this match to all my fellow Canadians, to all my fans all over the world that feel the same way as I do about America and Americans. This is for you.
Bret Hart asking for the Canadian national anthem to be played. Well, some of the fans are respectful, and most of them are not, to Bret Hart's request. And again, it's not so much, as the Patriots stated, look out, here we go!
And now, here is the special referee for this contest, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Many individuals feel as though Shawn Michaels personifies the exuberance in America's youth today. Just a little bit, maybe a little bit cocky.
He personifies America's youth. In that case, I may move to Canada. Bret Hart hates it.
There's only one Shawn Michaels, and that's for sure.
Look at that. Bret doesn't even want to stay in the same ring with him. Get out. Now all the other WWF referees are going to want pyro.
Music, pyro, yeah.
Earl Hebner would look good in front of a Roman candle. If I were Bret Hart, I would feel very uncomfortable. Shawn Michaels has never refereed a match in his life until tonight.
And I don't think there's any way that Shawn Michaels can be unbiased. The hatred that Shawn and Bret have for each other is just so intense. Uh-oh. Say is wow.
He is the phenom. He's the yardstick. He is the man, The Undertaker.
And whether Shawn Michaels is biased or not, the hitman Bret Hart in an uphill battle to try and take the championship away from The Undertaker. Many individuals in the WWF simply don't think any man can do it, let alone someone of the magnitude of Bret Hart.
Well, let's get all these stipulations straight. There's a little one riding over the head of Shawn Michaels, too, now, if he doesn't call this thing right down the middle.
Just let me check in, I'll check in.
And Bret Hart.
I'll check the champ last. You know the rules as well as I do, Bret. Come on.
Shawn Michaels asserting himself from the get-go. Look at this. Checking everybody out here.
Making sure the equipment is legal.
Yeah.
Making sure the bottoms of the soles of the shoes are uninstructed.
Haven't seen that in a while, huh?
He is in control. He's the WWF person of Mills Lane. I wonder if he's going to tell him to get it on. I don't think they need any encouragement.
And there's the championship belt that Shawn Michaels himself.
You know, you look back at the history bets. I'm sorry, both Bret Hart and The Undertaker at SummerSlams. Undertaker's been in 6 SummerSlams, has only lost once. That was last year, thanks to Paul Bearer to Mankind. Bret Hart has been in 8 SummerSlams and has only lost once. That was to the Bulldog in 1992.
And that was over United Kingdom. Look out!
Well, the match hasn't even started.
Bret Hart is just
Taking liberties before the match gets underway, and now the bell sounds, and now we are official.
And look at Bret Hart. Bret Hart pummeling The Undertaker, trying to get an early advantage. And look at The Undertaker throw.
Get in there, Shawn Michaels, do your job.
Bret Hart set up by The Undertaker.
Nothing but brute power by The Undertaker. Bret Hart has got to use all his technical expertise, all his knowledge, and somehow chop this Redwood down and work on the legs. That's Bret Hart has got to do it to win the title.
And The Undertaker introducing Bret Hart to the railing on the outside.
1, 2, 3. Tell you one more time, Taker, it's qualified. Easy. One more time, I gotta win. Come on.
And Shawn Michaels, oh no. Again asserting himself.
Undertaker just wrapped his arm around the steel ring post, missing the clothesline, and right into the steps.
And Shawn Michaels finding himself in the unenviable position of trying to maintain control in this matchup. Trying to officiate it fairly, and thus far, he's very aggressive. Which is what you might expect from Shawn Michaels. Again, if Shawn Michaels shows favoritism toward The Undertaker, then he may never wrestle again in the United States.
Bret Hart's spine just met the ring post.
Taking the ring, I'm disqualifying. Come on.
Michaels will disqualify The Undertaker.
Please.
And that would mean that Bret Hart would never wrestle in the United States again if that happens.
Well, let me ask you a question. Does that mean he is showing favoritism to The Undertaker or not?
Not if Bret Hart deserves to be disqualified or The Undertaker.
Well, The Undertaker, that is.
Well, he's got to call it as he sees
Come on,
it.
Jake, get him
That's
inside.
the bottom line, and hopefully that's what we're going to get here.
So far, he could have disqualified either one of them about 5 times.
Well, now, wait a minute. If Shawn Michaels, in terms of his style in the ring, he likes to really let it fly. And I would suggest to you that's exactly the way he's going to officiate this matchup.
Well, that's what I like,
You know,
man.
a lot of the bending, if not out and out, breaking of the rules. As long as one individual can break it, the other one can too.
I like a referee that'll let it fly.
Shawn Michaels may referee like he lives his life in the fast lane, as he wants.
Undertaker just let Bret fly right down into his knee.
After Bret Hart's spine went into the steel post, The Undertaker now following up on that with the backbreaker.
And in a first cover in, not even a near fall there. And by the way, we can confirm that Stone Cold Steve Austin, unfortunately, has been taken to the hospital. He has sustained neck damage as a result, I suppose, of the pile driver. But I think it was an accumulation of a number of things coming into the pile driver. It has had a devastating effect on the neck area and appendages. It was apparently Stone Cold having great difficulty in walking and difficulty in feeling his hands at all. He's lost feeling in his hands.
Undertaker with a bear hug, again focusing on the lower back. The lower back of Bret Hart, the challenger for the WWF title. Bret Hart, who has won a total of 8 championships in the WWF, looking to become the champion, the WWF champion for the 5th time.
I think sometimes Bret Hart might have forgotten just how big The Undertaker really is. Look at that size difference right there. He's huge. And how strong is he?
Bret Hart running into a size, whatever that might be, 16, 17, whatever, The Undertaker.
It's huge.
Undertaker now with moving. Nobody there.
Tremendous elevation by The Undertaker at 6'10 and a half. Certainly got up there that time. It's a pretty good hang time. Bret Hart able to avoid the contact.
Not able to avoid that contact.
Again, those hammering blows to the lower back of The Undertaker. No wasted motion by the WWF champion.
Uh-oh, and now Bret trying to take the chops out, much like Owen Hart did to Stone Cold at the very outset of the previous encounter.
This shouldn't surprise anybody. The strategy of Bret Hart is like The Undertaker's a giant redwood tree. He's being chopped down now by the Paul Bunyan, if you will.
Was he from Canada too?
Might have been.
And Bret Hart attempting to do some pretty severe damage to the left leg of The Undertaker. A rake in the face, and Bret Hart now. Bret Hart coming down across that leg.
I think Bret Hart would like to emulate the match that Owen had, with the exception of the outcome.
Bret now focusing on the left knee of The Undertaker. No doubt with visions of sharpshooters dancing in his head.
And Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels beginning to have words. Undertaker back to his feet, maybe not for long. Bret Hart continuing to work on that left leg around the left knee area. And you're not 6'10" when you're down on the canvas.
Certainly aren't. As certainly a difference maker. We have seen The Undertaker focus on Bret's lower back. And now Bret focusing on The Undertaker's knees. Again, what we suspected might happen here if Bret had the opportunity. Remember, Bret Hart is looking for the sharpshooter.
And again, tremendous controversy in this matchup. Controversy in that WWF officials made Bret Hart, well, they put into contract form what he was stating verbally. That he would never wrestle in the United States again unless he walked from SummerSlam as the WWF champion. That was bad enough. But then from there, Bret Hart, when he found that Shawn Michaels was named the guest referee, went ballistic up in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada.
Rightfully so, McMahon.
Some would say so.
Well, I think he's a little overzealous, but I can understand Bret's apprehension with his arch rival, Shawn Michaels, as the referee.
Of course.
And then you look at it one step further. You know, Shawn Michaels is refereeing his first match of his life right here tonight. I don't know how judicious that is.
Figure four. Doing more damage to the knee area.
Figure four leg lock. Bret Hart trying to make The Undertaker give it up. And to my knowledge, The Undertaker has never submitted in his career. Oh, no.
What?
Oh, look.
Oh!
What is he doing here?
What a hideous, lousy human being.
Paul Bearer, former manager of The Undertaker, who claimed who claims that The Undertaker's brother is still alive. And yet, Undertaker just spotting Paul Bearer.
Well, there are 20,213 fans here that wish Paul Bearer would have stayed under the rock that he came from.
Hey, Paul Bearer's got just as much right to buy a ticket and come in here and watch this match as any of these other 20,000.
If it is true, if Kane, Undertaker's brother, does live, do you think we might see him here?
Oh.
It's all over.
Paul Bearer coming down to the ringside area. When indeed Undertaker was in trouble, but now Undertaker has reversed that figure four. And the pressure mostly on Bret Hart now as Bret is reaching for that rope. And finally they untangle.
Shawn Michaels quickly called for the break. Once Bret Hart reached the ropes. Look at The Undertaker now. Taking a page out of Bret Hart's book.
Driving that knee. Look out, Undertaker quick to the outside. Undertaker, oh! And Paul Bearer crumpling down in a heap.
Humpty Dumpty just got knocked off the wall. And here
And a right hook out.
Bret Hart from behind, again downstairs, top of the knee of The Undertaker.
Get him back in there.
Bret Hart, the veteran, the opportunist, saw what was going on, and he saw that The Undertaker had his back to Bret.
And Bret now with the Undertaker's leg. And more officials coming on the scene to get Paul Bearer out of here.
Well, it's not, you bet your boots it's not Bret Hart's fault that Paul Bearer came to ringside.
Shawn Michaels is
Here we go.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
Bret Hart.
Oh, yeah, here it is.
Bret Hart trying to put that figure forward. Oh no. He's got to get disqualified in. Oh, he finally let go.
If the referee had gotten the 5, if Shawn Michaels had counted 5, this match would be over.
I thought they were going to go to blows there.
That was actually very good officiating. And look at Bret Hart, the focused challenger, with a burning desire.
Hey, look at this.
Perhaps the obsession to be a 5-time WWF champion.
We got more fans at ringside.
Reinforcements have arrived. Brian Pillman and Owen Hart. And they can't be out here for any good reason, that's for sure.
Well, the tickets are all sold out. They couldn't get a ticket. They just want to see this match.
They certainly aren't here to offer any moral support.
What do you mean?
They have none. How do you think Pillman's going to look tomorrow night in a dress?
On Raw. 1 hour later.
1 hour later.
I think we've covered that point. But again, oh no. Bret with the Undertaker trying to straddle the Undertaker as he does, and now look at this. Bret going right back, I think. Oh!
Here we go.
Don't consider yourself done. Keep it in the ring. I'm the law here. Keep it in the ring. Keep it in the ring.
Quite frankly, I am surprised at Shawn Michaels' restraint.
I'm surprised at how much Bret the Hitman Hart has taken. Usually if a referee puts his hands on me, I just slap the taste out of his mouth. That's what Bret ought to do to him.
And Bret Hart chopping the big 6'10" WWF champion down to size.
Everything is on the knee joint. Everything is about the leg of The Undertaker. Everything is about preparing The Undertaker for a sharpshooter.
Systematically, methodically, Bret Hart is getting the job done.
So talk to me, come on. Come on, guys, come on.
But the thing about the sharpshooter is, it is a submission, and I just can't envision The Undertaker surrendering. He may pass out like Stone Cold did, but I can't imagine he would surrender.
But the bottom line, as Stone Cold would say, is that if Bret Hart can get the sharpshooter on The Undertaker in the center of the ring, it'll be over. Nobody gets out of the sharpshooter. And that's exactly the road that Bret Hart is traveling right now. The excellence of execution certainly is living up to his billing.
And that's one way to get out of the hold. Undertaker, stomping a hole, so to speak, into Bret Hart.
With that undamaged leg.
And Undertaker, look at that. Oh, no! What? He knew what he was doing.
Undertaker taking matters into his own hands.
Literally.
He's beating the Hart Foundation to the punch.
And Shawn Michaels proving The Hart contingent out of the way. Look out. Here we go.
Look out, Newark Airport. Tongue slam. Tongue slam. It's over.
But Shawn Michaels keeping an eye out for the Hart Foundation. Shawn Michaels keeping an eye out for the Hart Foundation. An Undertaker. Well, in Michaels' defense, he had his eyes on the Hart Foundation, not interfering in the match.
And again, we have to point out, Shawn Michaels is a very inexperienced referee.
Oh, wow.
Lower back. Here come the kidneys this time.
And Shawn Michaels, surprisingly, has been a pretty effective referee.
He's done much better than I thought he would, considering his inexperience. Bret Hart now, again, turning the motor up.
My patience is wearing thin. You get your ass inside, or you are out of here, Bret. Come on.
You know, Bret the Hitman Hart wants to blast Shawn Michaels so bad.
I'm not so sure that it's not reciprocal. And again, Michaels showing great restraint several times, but not only with Bret Hart, but with The Undertaker as well.
Double axe right to the spine of The Undertaker by the challenge of Bret Hart. Bret Hart now seemingly has the momentum. Seemingly is in the driver's seat.
And you can thank, to a certain extent, his Hart Foundation members for coming down and somewhat turned the tide.
With so much riding on this match, I would think both The Undertaker and Bret Hart should try to completely ignore the referee and concentrate on the business at hand. And I think that the Hitman has done a better job of that so far.
Hard backbreaker. Will that be enough?
Into a cover in. No.
I don't know if I've ever seen anybody any more, I don't know, any more superlative than The Undertaker is as far as dealing with pain. The threshold of pain of The Undertaker is off the page.
The Hitman Bret Hart going up to the second rope. And Bret Hart. Right elbow.
Man,
Well, that was,
he thinks these fans are number one here in New
And
Jersey,
cover.
buddy.
No.
well, if Bret Hart had not wasted some valuable time letting everybody know how he feels about them, he might have gotten the 3.
Bret Hart in this match. Oh! Here we go, and this time. No, not this time either. And as was pointed out by JR, The Undertaker able to absorb unbelievable tons of punishment and still just keeps coming back.
There's got to be a point, though. There's got to be a stopping point of how much he can endure.
Maybe.
How much
We might
can he
see it,
take?
yeah.
And the Hitman might reach that point with him. But he hadn't yet.
Bret Hart hesitated, and The Undertaker caught the waistlock, and then dropped Bret face first into the top turnbuckle.
And a cover here, and the left shoulder able to get up.
You can almost sense the desperation, for the lack of a better term, by both these men.
Both men giving it their all, no doubt about that. And so is Shawn Michaels thus far. Michaels asking WWF officials to be the guest referee. He was granted that, but then unfortunately for Michaels, may have sort of backfired when a proviso was put in Michaels' contract that he could not favor The Undertaker. If he did, then he would be excommunicated to a certain extent here in America. So thus far, we've seen a pretty objective officiating, I would think, on a part of Michaels, and a real knockdown drag-out with Bret Hart and The Undertaker.
And I think Undertaker just got excommunicated.
He may have.
Whatever that means.
Bret scored with a side Russian leg sweep. Comes back with a hard leg drop right to the face of the WWF champion.
And again.
The Undertaker won the WWF title at WrestleMania 13 in the Rosemont Horizon.
Shawn Michaels is sweating bullets.
And Bret Hart. Do you think he might be setting The Undertaker up for the sharpshooter?
And The Undertaker's in the center of the ring.
He got him.
Look at
He's trying to set him up for the sharpshooter. That's it. Trying to set him up.
Taker's got Bret.
No. Taker does have him. Has him by the throat.
The Undertaker countered the attempt to show. Boy, what a knee lift to the abdomen.
Undertaker hammering away on Bret Hart. Bret Hart set up for the ride to the other side now. Undertaker,
That was a 4th and goal punt right there.
Oh, wait a minute.
Bret Hart going to the ropes, gets some momentum, got caught going by. But look at the veteran.
And look at this. Undertaker unloading. Look how quick his fist are.
And this is really getting physical now.
A seesaw matchup. Back and forth. When Paul Bearer came out earlier, I thought we might see Kane, if in fact Kane exists. When the Hart Foundation came out, I thought perhaps they might get more involved. And what a seesaw matchup this has been.
Undertaker scored with a big clothesline. The flying clothesline by the WWF champion.
And Bret Hart. We talk about resilience. We normally give credit to Shawn Michaels for having such great resilience. But think about all that Bret Hart has accomplished in his WWF career. Talk about an Iron Man, however. No.
Sloppy cover, Undertaker. Put all that weight on him if you want to beat him. You're not going to beat Bret the Hitman Hart that way.
And the Undertaker's accomplishments. Certainly,
Might do it that way.
certainly very enviable. And this time, the Undertaker's on target. Now then, 2 in.
I'll say this for Shawn Michaels. His count has been very deliberate, but very consistent.
Pretty quick.
Bret out on the apron, trying to catch a breather. And the Undertaker.
Uh-oh. No way. What's he gonna do?
And the Undertaker choke slamming Bret Hart. Break it out.
What a choke slam from the outside all the way over the top to the middle of the ring. Bret's got drilled. I tell you what, the American fans may not support Bret Hart like they used to, but you gotta give him credit for kicking out of that choke slam.
You're not kidding, especially when that count was just a hair fast.
Undertaker going upstairs now. Patented Undertaker maneuver.
Patented Hitman maneuver.
Bret Hart had that move very well scouted. It's vintage Undertaker, but the taker paid.
And look at this now. Bret Hart going all the way up to the very top. Sets
Can't
up
do
Undertaker. Can he get him all the way down from the top? No. And Undertaker collapses. And Bret Hart
Is relentless.
throat.
Bret still has him under hold.
He did it! He got him!
Unbelievable.
That's the end of the Undertaker's title reign right there. It's gotta be.
A superplex off the top. on a 6'10", 328-pound man.
And Shawn counting both individuals, although now Bret Hart is up.
Bret Hart cannot live with a count out. He cannot live with a disqualification. Bret Hart must win. He must win.
By pin or submission, and here comes the submission. Here comes the sharpshooter.
Get it, got it!
He's got it in.
In the center of the ring. Can the Undertaker reach the ropes? Nobody breaks this one. Shades of WrestleMania 13 with Bret and Austin.
I can tell you firsthand how much that hurts.
Bret Hart as the sharpshooter sinks down.
The Undertaker broke the sharpshooter. The Undertaker broke the sharpshooter. No one has ever done that. What?
Bret Hart went sailing after losing momentum, sailing through the ropes.
I don't think Bret could believe it.
Undertaker working on taking a rather succession of blows of Bret Hart. And Undertaker on his feet. Maybe not for long. His knee just gave right out. His leg gave out.
How could he even get to his feet? How did he get out of the sharpshooter?
Undertaker with Bret Hart. Let's see if the Undertaker can pull it. Maybe we will never see Bret Hart. An American Zone. No. Bret Hart from behind, taking down the Undertaker, and here we go again. This time, Undertaker. Oh, look what he's doing now.
Let's go get the sharpshooter on the Undertaker using the post, the ring post as leverage.
Oh my God! Get in the ring, Shawn Michaels. He's giving up.
Shawn's going to disqualify. Shawn's going to... No. And Shawn Michaels going right down. And Bret Hart landed on his knee. Bret Hart landed right on Shawn Michaels. And here comes Bret Hart.
Michaels' knee gave away on him too. And Bret Hart's out on a chair.
Shawn Michaels' knee. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! God. Bret Hart with the cover on.
It's over. No, it's not over.
It was only a count of two.
He is superhuman. How did he do that?
And Shawn Michaels with that chair that Bret tried to throw over the ring.
No, ring goes.
Maybe Michaels has had enough. Michaels was on the outside and did not see. Did not see.
Good God! Good God!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World Wrestling Federation Championship.
Get out, Earl.
He is walking with purpose. Wow, look at that look. Whoa! That's a game face. Says he's here tonight, JR, to take what's rightfully his.
The Undertaker has defeated Hulk Hogan. He has defeated Psycho Sid for the WWF title. A two-time WWF champion. This is going to be a war, folks. Undertaker, almost 7 feet tall, 325 pounds, the #1 contender for the WWF title.
It's been 6 months since he decided to get his belt back. Tonight, I think it's going to be the night.
He is a prideful man. He is the conscience of the WWF. And he is pacing nervously, anxiously. He is ready for war.
Oh.
Weighing in at 252 pounds, he is the World Wrestling Federation champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No WWF champion has ever entered Madison Square Garden with that kind of ovation. I challenge you to research that, King. I literally felt this building shake.
Okay, I'll give you that. Every single soul is on their feet with anticipation. They love Stone Cold Steve Austin, but a lot of them love The Undertaker too. This is truly going to be the collision on the highway to hell.
Well, I have admired Stone Cold Steve Austin's reign as the WWF champion, but I have never respected anyone any more than The Undertaker here in the WWF. There is no intimidation. There is no fear in either man. And look at the eyes of the challenger. Business has picked up. Austin starting off very aggressively here. I don't think Austin wants to get into a slugfest with a man that outweighs him about 70 pounds.
Whoa, look at this.
Oh, what shots. Rights and lefts by The Undertaker. And our referee, Earl Hebner, keeping his safe distance from the Phenom.
This is just what you expect out of these two guys. They're going to come in here throwing bombs, trying to put one or the other out early. Look at this.
The rattlesnake strikes back. Oh, what a reversal at the last minute. And a knockdown from the clothesline by the challenger. Undertaker going for it, and Austin kicks out at 2.
Whoa! And he gave him 2 birds.
Collar and elbow tie up. The Undertaker with a huge leverage and strength advantage over Stone Cold Steve Austin. Austin at 252, The Undertaker at 325 pounds. And it will be interesting to see the strategy as it begins to unfold in this matchup. You got to think that Austin may try to work on that vertical base of his 7-foot challenger.
Well, I think The Undertaker right now would like to rip Austin's arm off and beat him over the head with it. Same goes for Austin.
Oh, Austin got a handful of tights. Austin said he'll get it any way he can here. He does.
A drop toe hold.
Austin adding an old move, but a new one to him, to his repertoire. You can believe it, these men were former tag team champions until just a couple of weeks ago.
A smart move, because I guarantee you that's probably the last thing on earth The Undertaker thought he'd see from Stone Cold Steve Austin in a match like this.
King, we've seen a lot of unusual things here tonight, quite frankly. And I still am not totally comfortable with the Kane factor. He's here. We saw Kane, and we have no word. Mankind is still receiving medical attention. From what we understand, medical people are were here in the arena.
Well, who can be comfortable with the Kane factor? I think that Mr. McMahon doesn't want Stone Cold Steve Austin to be comfortable. I think he wants that to be weighing on Austin's mind throughout this entire match, and so that maybe Austin is not thinking about The Undertaker the way he should be.
Oh, Undertaker lowered their head.
I think they head-butted each other.
Yeah, I do too. I think Austin got cracked right in the head by The Undertaker. Austin's hit far side. Comes off with a vengeance going downstairs. And oh man, Undertaker with that leverage advantage and power, able to counter. He countered the suplex, did the challenger.
No.
Undertaker, a vicious elbow right to Austin's jaw. That's 325 pounds coming down at you.
Oh man.
Undertaker left his feet. Austin able to move out of the way.
I'll tell you, JR, you got to say this is pick'em time. I mean, there's absolutely no way to tell what's going to happen between these two individuals.
And let's just hope it stays one-on-one. Oh, bear hug. Oh, the hot shot. Man, I thought Austin was going to tip the Lou Thesz press. The Undertaker caught Austin in midair, and the champion was hot-shotted right over the top rope. Will that be enough there? He may be out of it. Taker got the leg hook, and that's 2.5. Well, that has the crowd buzzing here. Austin got dinged, I think, on that when their heads collided.
But yeah, I don't think he's been exactly right since.
Undertaker now focusing on Austin's back. Slowed down, has this pace dictated by the methodical Phenom. Extended fingers right into the throat of Austin. And look at that big foot. Got to be a size 18 or so. Right into the kidneys and the lower back of the WWF champion.
Now at this pace, who does this match favor? It's got to favor The Undertaker.
I think so.
He's bigger, probably stronger.
Austin, no doubt, the quicker of the two. But oh, that whiplash effect, not going to do your neck any good or your back. Undertaker, boy, he's done no margin for error with those well-placed, well-aimed kicks.
Well, The Undertaker's been his own man coming into this match. Oh!
Austin, right on the knees. That knee joint of The Undertaker taking a pounding here.
See, I would have thought if The Undertaker had been smart, he'd have gone along with McMahon. But no, he didn't. He gave McMahon a choke slam.
Look out here. Austin, retaliation.
No!
Wrapping The Undertaker's leg right around the ring post. And that's how you fell a giant redwood.
No!
You chop it down. Undertaker's not 6'11" or 7 feet now. He is back up on his feet. Well, Undertaker's trying to get some distance with him and Austin. And look at the Austin's like a machine.
Look out!
Undertaker airborne.
Still had enough in those wheels to launch himself right through the air and into Stone Cold Steve Austin's face.
The flying clothesline from an airborne Undertaker found its mark. And now nothing but a chokehold.
When that big gloved fist wraps around your throat, believe me, all the oxygen goes out of your body and no more comes in.
Undertaker would have no problems palming a basketball. Hell, I think he could palm an anvil. Challenger, The Undertaker, putting a lot of torque on the shoulder of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, here we go. Patented Undertaker. This is sending a message to Stone Cold right here. He's saying, you know,
Austin had it scouted.
a message to The Undertaker.
Austin right back on that knee. Austin back on that left knee of The Undertaker. Stomping the hamstring, stomping the knee. He's stomping whatever moves. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes a damn big red machine. The Demon, Kane. The Demon Seed. Austin sees him. Everybody sees that man. cannot contend with two 7-foot monsters. It's physically impossible. Not even Austin could do it.
Wait a minute, The Undertaker he's telling Kane to go back.
The Undertaker is telling his brother, this is going to be one-on-one. You lead. And The Undertaker inviting Austin in. No second invitation needed. It's a slugfest here.
Austin's mouth and lip is busted already. Now he's trying to, in turn, bust The Undertaker's, and I can't believe that Kane is going.
Kane is heeding the warning, the advice, the instruction of his older brother, and Kane is leaving. But will that be the last time we see him?
Right, will he be back? Oh.
Undertaker's left knee again, wrenched on the edge of the ring, and Austin making sure Kane is gone. The Undertaker wasn't enough to contend with. Oh my. Choke slam! Choke slam!
Oh, man!
My God, a running choke slam from the outside.
Damn! New champion, I told you, JR!
That is absolutely uncanny, unbelievable power from the #1 contender for the World Wrestling Federation title.
I'm telling you, Austin had to have Kane in the back of his head. He took his eyes off The Undertaker, and The Undertaker slammed the back of Austin's head right into that ring floor.
And Austin took a shot on his upper shoulders in the back of his head. And look at
no!
Right out here. A clothesline. Undertaker landed on his feet, but that knee is about to give out on him.
Look out!
Austin and The Undertaker have taken it outside here. Oh! The referee's right out there with him. Man, let's don't have any countouts here.
I think referee Earl Hebner knows how important this match is.
Where in the hell are they going?
What?
Undertaker and Austin are fighting right to the crowd here at the Garden.
Are they nuts? This is New York. Get off the highway.
The highway of hell is running right through the fans.
Look at this.
Austin and The Undertaker almost disappeared in that sea of humanity. But now they're fighting back toward the ring.
They're right out in the bucket-house.
Oh, Austin backdrop right on the concrete floor. The Undertaker just backdropped Austin on the concrete floor, and the Rattlesnake, the WWF champion, is in one hell of a big problem now. Austin right back in for that thunderous clothesline. His equilibrium is really distorted here.
Well, and here's the reason why. He was backdropped by The Undertaker from about, 8 to 10 feet in the air right onto the concrete floor.
Undertaker tried to send Austin's head into the ring post. Austin blocked it.
The last second, luckily.
Maybe just instinctively, but in any event, the intent of The Undertaker certainly very well pronounced here.
Well, who would blame you?
When the WWF title's on the line, how can you blame anybody for doing anything to win that prize?
Stunner!
Undertaker backing out of there.
What a move.
Very wisely. What agility.
Right. Oh!
Austin caught him midair.
And what power!
Oh, Austin spine first. Spine first into the ring post. Austin could be paralyzed.
Undertaker said he was going to take what's rightfully his. He feels he should be the WWF champion, and he's going to pull out all stops to reach that goal.
Austin's hurting big time. The Rattlesnake is hurting big time here. The Undertaker at 325, catching the champion in midair, and then aggressively ramming him spine first into the ring post.
Right, and that makes me wonder, how is Mr. McMahon going to be able to contend with Undertaker as a champion? I mean, he'll probably get an attitude. It won't be any better than Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I'll tell you what, I think Mr. McMahon would cross that bridge when it came to it, as long as Stone Cold wasn't the champion. Oh! Let Austin fight back. My God, he will not quit. Right hands.
Look out!
God. Austin,
Oh, man.
his back went right across the ring apron.
Well, he did it to himself. He tried to catch himself by hanging onto that top rope, but instead he acted as a slingshot and drove his side and back right into the edge of that ring.
Boy, the torque on Austin's back right there was absolutely unbelievable.
Watch it, JR. They're right here in front of us.
Austin, his side, his ribs rammed into the ring steps. I have never seen Austin take a pounding like this, even from Kane. What's he doing? Undertaker making some modifications to the announce table over here. Austin in big trouble here. Undertaker choking Austin on the Spanish announce table.
He's going to choke him out right there on the table.
Referee is doing his best not to disqualify anybody or count anybody out.
Get off that table. Comprende, Austin.
Austin is hurt. Austin can barely move.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
No.
No, no, no.
No, no.
He's 7 feet. He's 325. The champion. Austin is helpless here.
No way.
Don't do it. No! Good God. My God, they're broken in half. Undertaker and Austin are just beating the hell out of each other for the WWF title. That table did not give. It looks like a car wreck out here.
Look at this. Nearly 7 feet tall, flying through the air.
A leg drop from the top rope. Look at this, folks.
He smashed right into Austin and blasted him right off the table.
Absolutely unbelievable. The impact. The impact.
Oh, man.
That's academic now. If the Undertaker can get Austin back in the ring, this son of a gun is over.
Well, the Undertaker's the only one standing, JR. What do you think McMahon's face looked like when the Undertaker flew through the air like that?
Austin is out of it. We
Come
got
on,
a new,
JR, what do you think?
we got a new champion.
Yes.
What?
This is it.
Oh, no! My God, he won't quit. The toughest SOB in the WWF got a shoulder up. I can't tell you how. I can't tell you how, but he did it.
Oh, look
Austin
at that.
spitting up blood. Austin's got some internal injuries, but that son of a bitch won't quit. Sorry about that. What a whip. What a whip.
Go! Oh, no!
Undertaker got his own head on top turnbuckle, but no surcease for Austin. No respite.
Didn't even slow the Undertaker down. Nothing is going to stop him. Oh! That might.
Austin fighting back with every single ounce of being that he has left. Barely able to stand. The champion almost out on his feet here.
Right, it's obvious. Austin is overmatched right now. He's pulling out all the stops, and it's not even slowing the Undertaker down. No!
A collision. A mid-air collision. Both men are down. A count out means believes that Austin keeps the belt. Referee's at 6. He gets
Set
the
up
10.
Undertaker.
This
Set
is
up
over.
for Mr. McMahon.
Whoa! Oh, and Austin kick out. That son of a gun ain't gonna stay down. Undertaker's not gonna stay down. The war continues.
Look at Austin's
The war
face.
continues.
Look at Austin's face.
Oh, it's a slugfest.
Austin's getting off quicker than The Undertaker now. This is looking a little scary.
Austin teeing off on The Undertaker. Ooh, what a chop.
But look at The Undertaker. It's like it's really not having any effect on him.
Oh, this highway to hell can be The Undertaker's destiny. Wait a minute. Luther Prince. Fist and fire. Fist and fire from the rattlesnake. Oh, what a shot to the throat without elbow by the champion. Man, this has been grueling. The physical intensity here is unmatched anywhere. Austin was looking for a stunner, but I think the back of his head cracked The Undertaker's face.
It was almost a neck breaker on
Could be it. That could be it. No, it's not it. I don't know.
How is Austin even going after going through that table? After The Undertaker smashed him right into the floor, through that table, I can't imagine. Oh! He may not be going any further, JR.
Choke slam. Choke slam. A choke slam by The Undertaker.
Tombstone!
The end is near for Stone Cold Steve Austin. Austin's had neck problems. A tombstone coming up here.
Yes, and a new champion coming up as well. What?
Austin from behind. Undertaker overpowering Austin again. Austin. Oh! Austin straddled the top rope. Undertaker has bought himself some more time. More importantly, The Undertaker's got the advantage again. The WWF title hangs in the balance here.
The Undertaker,
in this war.
he's going to do anything and everything.
Russian leg sweep by The Undertaker. A first for the Phenom.
Which damages your opponent's neck. He's pulling out all stops, JR. He's going to do anything. He's a monster. Look at him. He can taste it. He can feel it coming. The WWF title is literally in his hands again. Look at the blood out of the mouth of Stone Cold.
Undertaker is like standing over fallen prey. The wounded Austin. It may be just moments away now from the rattlesnake going down at the hands of the Phenom. Undertaker back on top. This didn't work earlier.
No! Did you see that?
Austin with a low blow. Out of desperation. He got the stunner. 1, 2. Yes! Yes! The rattlesnake! The rattlesnake! Austin wins! Austin wins!
How did he do that, JR? How did he do it?
Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce to you the most powerful referee in World Wrestling Federation history, Jesse the Bully Ventura! There's a lot of media
media saying that I'm a disgrace for being here. But I'll tell you this, I'm proud I'm a wrestler, I'm proud I was a wrestler, and I'm proud to be here tonight.
All right. Amen to that.
Jesse for Prez.
Talk about a storybook situation. Mick Foley out 3 months with a severely injured knee thanks to Triple H and the sledgehammer. Returned last Monday night to get revenge on Triple H and has found himself as Mankind with the opportunity to win the WWF title.
One, two, is this on? Yo, Jimmy, hit me with that Triple H. Yeah, you let the music keep playing, Mr. Funk.
Coming accompanied to the ring by the ninth wonder of the world, China, weighing 246 pounds, Triple H.
It has been a rocky, winding road for Triple H to arrive here at SummerSlam with the opportunity to become the WWF champion. Helmsley says he is the game, and his time is now.
It's all about him. Look at that look on his face. He's focused, JR.
And China is hellacious backup.
Jesse laying the law down to China. He's telling her that she is not in any way, shape, or form going to be a factor in this match. Not yet.
Well, that remains to be seen, King. I don't know if even the body can control China. No other man has been able to do it.
It's going to take place right here.
You know what? This place is fixing to explode.
Not be intimidated, I guarantee you. And anybody that knows him knows that to be the case.
It's going to be in the ring, and don't you give me no trouble.
I don't care if
Ventura is telling China, don't you give me no trouble.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, Triple H. But if you want to leave here the champion tonight.
For the rattlesnake, absolutely deafening. This is what SummerSlam is all about. And here we go. What? The triple threat match on the line. The title at stake. And also, Jesse the Body rang the bell. And Mick Foley pulling Helmsley outside.
Oh, man.
Helmsley and Mick Foley. Oh, my God. A triple threat match. The first person to score pinfall wins this match and will be the champion.
Hey, look at this.
And there's some teamwork by Mankind and Stone Cold on Triple H.
Watch it here. Look out. Oh,
Second time Helmsley has tasted this wood on this announce table. And now to the steel. Remember that whomever earns the pinfall on any of the other competitors will win this matchup. Or it could come by submission. And
look at this. Poor Triple H is getting double teamed. Hey, Jesse, is that fair?
It may not be fair in your book, but it's fair as far as the structure of this match is concerned.
Yeah, but this is all about Triple H. That's what he says. This is Triple H's night. Oh, man.
It's not starting out that way, I'll tell you. It may.
Look at this.
Mankind hugging Austin. Austin somewhat reluctant.
Uh-oh.
To the right hand.
Don't trust the rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake lashing out on Mankind. And Austin looking for the stunner in the early going. And Austin and Helmsley colliding. Helmsley going outside. Now it's Mankind and Stone Cold. That Rattlesnake. WWF title on the Mankind. Nobody there. Austin went straight south. Mankind went over the top rope. All three men now on the outside with the WWF title at stake. Austin is absolutely ubiquitous. He is everywhere. Hard right hand knocking Helmsley to a knee after flooring Mankind. The Rattlesnake he'd rather die than lose this WWF title.
And he's the one with everything to lose. Let's face it, he can lose the title because he's facing not one but two men here tonight.
Well, Austin could lose the title without being pinned.
He got it all on the line. Oh, wow.
Austin's more at risk, obviously, than anyone in this match. There's no advantage for the champion in these triple threat matches.
So, in other words, Austin can lose it without losing.
Exactly. Austin does not have
look at China
to lose the title. China stalking Mankind. That's Helmsley and Austin fight on the far side of the ring. Austin and Helmsley right over to our left, and Mankind rammed into the post by China.
Behind Jesse's back, as a matter of fact.
Now Austin blocks the table. There's the right hand. Helmsley again. Knocked into our table here. Right hand by the Rattlesnake.
There's a lot of sexual energy going over there between China and Mankind.
Austin choking Helmsley here with a television cable. And Jesse the Body Ventura having some words with China. Oh, wait a minute, Helmsley's got a tear.
Look at this.
Right across his knee. A tear shot right into Austin's knee.
Jesse can't be everywhere.
That was a Ventura on the far side of the ring doing his job there, but in the meantime, Helmsley being very resourceful, saw how China had the body positioned, and it was Helmsley with a chair shot right on the knee of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Ventura asking this crowd if Helmsley used a chair, and the answer is yes, but you got to see it to call it. Right hand by Mankind, who's back in the fray now. If Helmsley against Mankind or vice versa, the winner would be the WWF champion. Watch this.
Yeah.
Hear the impact of that steel chair right on the knee of the WWF champion.
And that's going to really slow Austin down because that knee's already been injured. He's still out here he's right over here beside us, JR. Look at this.
Austin trying to get out. Austin's knee is hurt badly here from that chair shot by Helmsley. As Helmsley now in control. Austin trying to get that circulation back in that leg. Yeah, no doubt about it. And Mankind's got the mental claw on Triple H. He'll do anything to win the title. And there's China trying to pull a Mick Foley down and straddling that ring post. I think, did the referee see it?
Oh my gosh, look at Mankind. Austin is up.
The body's soft. And the body is ejecting China ringside.
Hey, get her ass out of here.
Helmsley just lost his queen in the hole.
Jesse said, get her ass out of here. Jesse rolls. And look at, here comes the Rattlesnake from behind.
Austin nailed Helmsley as the body is running China.
China's being ejected.
And Helmsley's being assaulted by the Rattlesnake. Meanwhile, Mankind, after that low blow in the ring post, getting some time to recuperate.
Boy, I don't even understand how Austin is standing, much less moving around the way he is. I mean, 2 minutes ago, he was laying right here at our feet. JR with his leg just smashed.
Austin doesn't care. He breaks his leg, breaks his back. You'll never break his spirit. That's what the WWF title means to Stone Cold Steve Austin, who's visibly limping. Austin's knee has got to be killing him right now.
I still can't believe Jesse threw out China. Has anybody ever thrown China out?
Well, Jesse rules, I guarantee you, here at SummerSlam. I don't recall off the top of my head if anybody has ever ejected China.
Jesse Ventura, the most powerful referee in the history of the WWF. Oh boy, here we go.
Austin's knee just buckled, I saw it.
I did too.
And again, Helmsley using that ring post, the ringer of that knee right around the steel. And there's just no way that ring post is going to give.
I'll tell you one thing, this is looking good. Triple H right now. You got Mankind over in one corner out, and now Austin.
Mankind out thanks to China. Austin out thanks to Triple H. And the Rattlesnake standing somehow, some way. Chop block by Helmsley, again taking the knee of Austin. Austin with both knees heavily braced. And Austin is writhing in pain as we have never seen him before. He's hurt. The intensity of Triple H is off the page. Triple H obsessed about becoming the WWF champion here tonight at SummerSlam.
Nothing's gonna stop him.
And now look at Mick Foley. Mankind shoving Triple H out of the way. And Helmsley and Mankind having a debate over who's gonna stomp a mud hole in Austin. Oh, what's the Rattlesnake trying to pull himself up? And now being double teamed. Helmsley and Mankind double teaming the Rattlesnake.
See, what goes around comes around for the Rattlesnake.
You don't hear Austin crying about it. He ain't gonna whimper and moan about it.
Well, he might. He'll whimper and moan if he loses that WWF title.
Double teamed by Mankind and Helmsley, knocking the Rattlesnake down again with Austin's WWF title at stake here at SummerSlam. And I can't believe Mankind and Triple H talking over strategy. And look at this double team.
I mean, look at this.
A spinning leg lock into a cover.
Wow.
And now
here they go.
Mankind and Helmsley now are going to get it on. Austin rolling to the ropes. I think that's all right. Look at that collision. Well, maybe the only way Austin can get up is pull himself up by the ropes.
Well, for a second there, Triple H and Mankind were working together.
Look out. Oh my God, cannonball. And Helmsley had it well scouted. You got to hand it to Helmsley. He's a very intelligent, very fundamentally sound competitor. No doubt about that. And he saw it coming, and the Rattlesnake's back up. If Austin is breathing, he will lash out at you.
That might stop some breathing right there, though.
Hangman by Helmsley, taking Austin's neck and snapping it right off the top ring rope. And now back to those knees, back to the ring post. Helmsley, a very intelligent competitor, whether you like him or not. I personally don't. He's an amazing athlete and very, very intelligent. Austin outfoxed Helmsley that time. And Austin, what a clothesline. Austin knocked Helmsley right over the wall, right into the concrete.
And look at Jesse. I love this. Jesse just watching him go. That's great. That's what you got to do.
That's what the fans want, and the body is giving the fans what they want. And here comes Mick Foley.
Get you some.
It's not a good barroom brawl without Mankind. Oh, Mankind trying to go for a pile driver. And,
back to concrete.
Right on the concrete. Spine first went Mankind. That's Austin's back up. Barely able to stand on one leg.
Yeah.
Helmsley, hook one over. The WWF title at stake. It looks like a war zone out here.
Come on,
with all this carnage.
Triple H, you told us this was going to be your night. Nothing was going to stop you. He's right.
Austin ran into the steps. Shoulder first, Austin down again. And every time Austin goes down, it's harder and harder for him to stand up on that one leg.
Heads up, heads up. I still can't believe that Jesse the Body Ventura threw China out of here. Never seen anything like that before.
Ventura not going to be intimidated. No doubt about that. And Ventura is letting these men do what the fans want.
I love it.
Beat each other to a pulp until we have a winner. And right now, it doesn't look good for the Rattlesnake.
And the reason you notice Jesse didn't go out to the outside is because he said, we're going to have a winner in the middle of the ring.
Right hands by Austin with everything he's got. Austin inviting Helmsley to come on in. Austin can't walk to Helmsley. Helmsley's got to come to Austin.
Blocked.
Low blow.
That wasn't blocked.
Rattlesnake will do anything it takes to keep the belt, just as Helmsley and Mankind will do anything to win it. Austin teeing off of right hands. Helmsley knocked down to his knees. And now it's Mick Foley's turn to feel the rage of the Rattlesnake. Austin on one leg, giving it everything he's got with his WWF title on the line here at SummerSlam 99. Oh, Helmsley.
Here we go. Here we go.
Pedigree.
Oh, no. Oh.
Austin able to block it. Oh, Austin, a catapult. And Helmsley catapulted right into Mankind. Helmsley was looking for the pedigree. Austin able to counter. And now Triple H has got a chair. Triple H to that chair. And there's a stunner. It's over. It's over. Austin's got it. It's over. Oh, God damn it. Helmsley with a chair shot. Austin had the match won. Austin hit the stunner on Mankind.
Look at Jesse.
Ventura admonishing Triple H.
Oh, look at
And there's a shot to the head of Mankind. Helmsley. Well, Helmsley got to pin Mankind. It'll be over right here. Where's the cover? Ventura's not counting.
Look at Jesse.
Ventura says, hell no. You're not going to win it that way.
Jesse rules.
Jesse rules here. The body rules at SummerSlam. Oh, the body.
He will not count.
The body refuses to count. Mankind down.
Uh-oh.
It's all because of Helmsley's chair shot. And Ventura's not going to take it.
Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go.
Ventura kneeling.
I've been waiting for this.
The body will... There's Shane McMahon.
Who do you think you are? You can't have some shot.
Shane McMahon admonishing Jesse the Body Ventura.
Don't you come out here and tell me.
Oh, Shane's a hothead. He's liable to punch Jesse right in the mouth.
Austin. Oh! Austin with a stunner on Shane McMahon. I think Austin just...
Wait a minute.
suggested to Ventura.
Jesse!
What's Ventura going to do with Shane?
He's got his hands on Shane!
Shane McMahon has been ejected physically by Jesse, the Body Ventura.
That's right for your old man, you little bastard!
He said that's for your old man, you little bastard! I can't believe it!
Well,
oh, look at Austin.
There's been a lot of heat with Vince McMahon and Jesse Ventura for a lot of years, folks.
Austin's in trouble, though.
Also hung up there by Triple H.
I'll tell you one thing.
Focus is on the outside.
Jesse may be the most powerful referee ever here in WWF, but it's a good thing. Oh!
What a collision.
It's a good thing for Jesse that Vince is not here tonight after that.
What an opportunity here for Mankind. Both Austin and Helmsley are down. Mankind can make a cover here and become the WWF champion.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, not the sock.
There's Socko.
Not that stinking, sweaty, slimy sock.
And Mankind means business when Socko's on that right hand.
Who's he gonna get?
Helmsley and Austin both slow to get up after that mid-air collision. Who's gonna be the target?
Oh no!
Stone Cold. Oh, wait a minute. It's a double. It's a... Mankind had both Helmsley and Austin momentarily.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Helmsley going for the pedigree. With a clothesline. Almost took Helmsley right out of Helmsley's boots. Helmsley looking for that pedigree for the second time in the match.
We got another count from Jesse.
Mankind on a knee over here on the right side, left side of your screen.
I'm going to tell you one thing. If Jesse had counted earlier, Hunter would have already won this thing.
Austin now fighting for everything he's got. The WWF title hangs in the balance here.
Oh, look at this.
Meeting of the minds. Mankind down to both knees.
I thought Jesse...
Oh, yes! There's a to be the WWF champion as badly as anybody else. But Austin had that match won with a Stone Cold Stunner.
God, who's going to win this thing, JR?
My God, I'll tell you what, this is intense, folks. The atmosphere here is unbelievable. Fans are standing up.
Oh my God.
Mankind face first into the top of the ring post. Wait a minute, Helmsley downstairs. Helmsley looking.
Pedigree.
Pedigree.
Got him.
Yes. Helmsley with a pedigree. And Mankind with a shot. Mankind with a shot on Helmsley. A double arm DDT on Austin. Mankind's got the leg hook. Can he? Yes. Mankind is a champion.
Oh my God.
And the World Wrestling Federation champion, Mankind.
My God, I can't believe it.
I can't either.
I can't believe it.
Where is it written, JR?
I don't know, but I mean, sources are telling us that Triple H has demanded that Stephanie stay in their locker room during this matchup, King.
Well, you heard Triple H tell Stephanie he doesn't want it anywhere around Kurt Angle. Stay away from Kurt Angle. So if Stephanie came out here, she'd be
The
around
following
Kurt
contest
Angle.
is the triple threat match for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. In this contest, there will be no disqualification and no countouts. In the ring, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 229 pounds, Kurt Angle.
He won the gold medal in the 1996 Olympic Games. He was an NCAA champion. He's the king of the ring. But why is he screwing around or attempting to with another man's woman?
You know,
We may find
a
out.
lot of people are expecting an apology from me.
That might be in order.
Yeah.
Would you let me speak for a minute, please?
Please let him speak.
Get your hormones under control.
You know, a lot of people are expecting an apology from me for kissing Stephanie on SmackDown. Well, the fact of the matter is, I would like to apologize.
Good, let's go.
I would like to apologize for not doing it a heck of a lot sooner.
What?
Man.
Oh, Kurt.
I mean, I am an Olympic gold medalist.
We know that.
And you're goofy as a pet coon.
Hey,
You see these medals? I didn't get these from backing down or second guessing myself. Oh no. I'll leave that up to you people.
We know you're confident.
You know, I did what I had to do, and I am damn proud of it. I am what you people call a given. I give my all in this ring. I gave my all in honoring the country and the Olympic Games. And Triple H, I gave your wife the kind of passion that you could never give her, even if your life depended on it.
Please.
And that is true.
Kurt, what are you doing?
Well, here we go. Can't wait for this. I can't wait for this.
From Greenwich, Connecticut,
Oh, no.
weighing 260 pounds, the Game, Triple H.
Kurt, take the king to know. You should have talked to me before you did this.
Look at Triple H's face.
I would have told you never say that right before this match.
And there we go.
Look at this.
Now this match is not underway. It doesn't get underway until The Rock gets here. But this is not about the title now, King.
You got that right.
This is damn sure personal.
Oh,
Triple H trying to behead Kurt Angle. Angle.
Kurt, what'd you do this for?
I think Angle has carnal intentions as it relates to Stephanie McMahon.
It would have been so easy for these two to coexist, to get along. They could have, one of them could have accomplished their goal of becoming the WWF champion. Oh, wait a minute.
Referee shut down. This match hasn't even started.
Look at that.
Angle and Helms, Triple H, are just beating the hell out of each other, and the bell hasn't sounded. Remember, there's no disqualification or countouts, as if it mattered with this.
We got
Both men over the top.
See, Triple H is a little bit of a hothead. Even his wife, Stephanie, has accused him of being a hothead. He's letting his emotions get the best of him here. This is all working in Rock's favor.
As I said earlier, ladies and gentlemen, Stephanie McMahon Helmsley has been told to stay in the locker room by her husband.
And you know, no, you don't know that for sure. That's just somebody told you that. That's speculation, JR.
Well, I said sources.
Your sources, yeah, your sources are not always not quite as good as my sources.
Angle the head of steam, and Triple H sidestepped the Olympian and 2000 King of the Ring winner. This ain't about kings or titles. This is personal. This is about a man who feels that another man is trying to do evil things with his body. And Angle's face, man, he may have lost some teeth here.
Wait a minute, guys.
God almighty.
Watch the monitors.
This is the damnedest pre-match I've ever seen.
Those things are expensive. Oh. Kurt, I wouldn't get...
Triple H and Angle up on this Spanish announce table.
Our poor Spanish announcers. Well, don't just stand there, try to stop them.
Triple H,
sacrifice yourself.
It's hooked on Angle.
Oh, man. There they go.
And the printer table gave away, but Angle's face bounced off of it. The weight of those two men collapsed the table, but Angle's face still bounced off the top of the table.
The table's busted, the monitors are busted, and Triple H and Kurt are busted.
And Angle's face may be busted.
Oh, look at that.
Angle's eyes are glazed over and crossed. He don't have a damn clue where he is.
His face went right into the floor.
Angle in a fetal position here. Angle may be out of this thing. His eyes are glazed over. Angle. And wait, oh my God. Oh my God.
Wait a minute.
Triple H has got that sledgehammer. Triple H going to use that sledgehammer on Angle, but here comes The Rock. And now this match can officially get underway. The WWF Champion. And Triple H standing tall with that sledgehammer in this matchup. A triple threat match with no disqualifications.
Kurt Angle is hurt. He's hurt bad.
Angle don't know where he is. We need help out here for Angle. Kurt Angle is setting up right, but he hasn't got a clue where he is. Samoan drop by The Rock. The Rock with a right hand. The WWF title is on the line here at SummerSlam. It's a triple threat match. No disqualifications. No count out. There must be a winner here.
And Kurt Angle is not completely unconscious. His face was driven right into the floor. Oh, wait, Rock! Look out!
The Rock.
JR.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
We're not going to make ourselves scarce.
Look out, look out. Oh, The Rock face first, right off our table. Triple H elevated The Rock, and the EMTs are here to retrieve Kurt Angle, he may be joining his friend Shane McMahon.
I'm telling you, this is
Still no update on the Shane McMahon's condition. We may not have that until tomorrow night.
Well, we know Shane's been taken to a medical facility, and by the looks of Kurt Angle, he needs to be taken to one too. Kurt, look at the EMTs. I mean, Kurt, you can tell he is completely out of it, JR.
I don't want to...
It's like he's been knocked out by a heavyweight fighter.
I don't want to disrespect Kurt Angle, but the WWF title has been contested now in the ring. It's come down to a one-on-one match, apparently, with Kurt Angle out of commission. Triple H walking over The Rock now. The game knows what it's like to be the WWF champion. He's been there 4 times.
Wow.
Oh, Rock sent for the ride, knocked down the reverse elbow. It's all Triple H. Triple H has eliminated Kurt Angle, and now Triple H wants to eliminate The Rock.
You know, that's exactly what Triple H wanted to do. He heard all of this talk. He saw Kurt Angle kiss his wife.
Angle's had his bell rung. Angle's got a far, far away look in his eye, and The Rock is getting back up. The Rock a little worse for wear, as Angle is being stared through by the game.
I don't think Kurt Angle's going to get any sympathy at all from Triple H. Yeah. Oh, no, my God,
The Rock got hung up, nowhere to go. The Rock tried to change direction, but Triple H muscled The Rock right into the top rope and hung The Rock out to dry.
What are they?
Where's Triple H going? Where's Triple H going?
Wait a minute, wait!
Triple H,
what are you doing?
Triple H is stopping the EMTs. Angle's on that stretcher.
Wait, please. Hey, Triple H, come on now. Even you got to show some compassion here.
Does Triple H want to become the WWF WWE champion, or does he just want to destroy Kurt Angle?
Well, I think it's evident here. Look at this.
Another shot to the head. Angle may have a concussion already. If he doesn't, he didn't before, he does now.
No, wait. This is too much.
Here comes the Rock. Rock nailing the game, knocking the game down. Angle must say, where in the hell am I?
Oh, man.
To the top of the arena, spinning for Kurt Angle. And now the Rock. Oh, the game. Remember, no disqualifications. There are no countouts. This is for the richest prize in the business, the WWF title.
And absolutely anything goes, including maybe a pile driver on the concrete floor. Oh, no.
Oh, the Rock taking the game down. Catapult. Right into that steel structure. Right into those pipes.
These guys are going to have to work on Kurt right here. I don't think there's any way that Triple H is going to let them take Kurt Angle out of this arena.
Tremendous impact by the Rock, knocking down the game. It is not falls count anywhere. The match must end in the ring, but it is no disqualification and no count out.
Oh boy. Now you got your chance. Get Kurt to a hospital.
Now get Angle out of here while Triple H is a little bit busy.
Yeah, Rock.
And the Rock. Rock bounces off with a clothesline.
What? No!
Oh, low blow by the Rock.
Hey, wait a minute.
It's as legal as it can be.
Wait a minute.
Stephanie.
What?
Triple H told her to stay in the locker room.
Not only stay in the locker room, he definitely told her to stay away from Kurt Angle.
Debbie looks very concerned. She looks as concerned for Kurt Angle as she did for her own brother.
I can understand that anybody can be concerned for Kurt Angle, but she was told by her husband to stay away from Kurt Angle.
Oh, the Rock's head bounces off the ring post. Now the Rock in trouble. Let's not lose sight that the WWF title is at stake here. The champion, the Rock, being punished and hammered by the game. Oh, Triple H poised.
He's ready to spring.
He's cocked and loaded.
Watch yourself, Rock. Here he comes. Oh, man.
Triple H measured a Rock and caught him full force with that clothesline, driving the air out of the Rock.
I'm going to tell you something. The Rock he's caught Triple H at a bad, bad time. Triple H could not be more fired up emotionally. And here comes the reason why.
Here comes Stephanie McMahon Helmsley, the game's wife.
Well, it's probably okay now that Kurt's gone. She can be out here.
Stephanie at ringside.
You're not supposed to be here.
Blake's telling his wife, you're not supposed to be here.
Triple H, I think he's better off out here than in the back where Kurt is.
Rock coming back with right hands, attempting to lay the smackdown on the game, who reverses the WWF champion and catches the Rock with a high knee. The People's Champion down. There goes the cover. We've got a count and a near fall for the WWF title.
Steph, get the belt.
Get out.
Get the belt.
What do you want with the belt?
Get the belt.
What's going on here now?
First he told Stephanie, stop. Oh, look at that.
He just slapped the...
She's a fighter.
Timekeeper Mark Eaton right in the face.
Oh, that was good.
Well,
But what's he doing with the belt?
Stephanie McMahon Helmsley getting in the ring.
It's a no disqualification. And he does.
What? Oh, what? Stephanie was aiming for the Rock, but she got her husband. Then the game just barely kept.
Stephanie, go to the back.
Oh, my, how close was that?
Go to the back, Stephanie. Go to your room. Go to your dressing room. What?
Attention diverted to Stephanie.
Now go to your locker room.
And the Rock got a low blow for his trouble from the game.
Just go.
Obey your husband.
Love, honor, and obey, I guess you say.
Exactly.
Till death or titles do us part.
That's even in those vows in Las Vegas. Uh-oh.
Knocked down by the game. He has control of the Rock now. And that means that the game may be in control of the WWF title. The low blow turned the tide. But the game was very, very lucky, King. Stephanie aiming for the Rock, or at least I think she was aiming for the Rock.
Oh, now, JR, please don't go there. See?
Well, you got to look at both sides of the issue.
No. There's only one side. This ain't a pancake.
Oh. The Rock exploding in the face of the game, catching the game right on the bridge of the nose.
Come on, Triple H.
And the Rock,
when he gets hit on the bridge of the nose, that could be catastrophic.
The Rock looking for a neck breaker, or the rock bottom, and the game got the neck breaker.
Where are you going? Now what?
Oh my God.
That sledgehammer again.
Goddamn sledgehammer.
That's legal.
I know it is.
Rocky's got a sledgehammer.
Come on, ref. Let's use a little common sense here.
You know, I don't think Earl Hebner wants to get in front of the Triple H when he's got a sledgehammer. Look at him.
Oh my God, downstairs. The game used that sledgehammer to go downstairs. Throw the damn hammer away. Get rid of the hammer. Someone come get the damn hammer.
Okay, calm down now.
Well, the Rock
The
has
hammer's out of the ring.
You talk about internal injuries. We don't know how much damage that sledgehammer shot did to the Rock's insides.
Yeah, I'll give you that. It was significant.
Oh, and that's not going to help matters. But the 40-yard spiral.
How did this get to be a no disqualification and anything goes type match?
Well, I guess we can thank our commissioner.
Well, if he thought that was going to help The Rock, I think Commissioner Foley made a big
I
mistake.
think Commissioner Foley did this to him for the fans, so that the fans could see it all. No disqualifications, no cheap way out, no countouts.
We've seen it all tonight, all right.
My God, what an event this has been. And The Rock in deep, deep trouble. With his WWF title hanging in the balance, Triple H just drove his shoulder one more time. Remember, the sledgehammer shots to the torso of The Rock. We don't know how badly The Rock is hurt on the inside. He's got to be writhing in pain.
Well, you don't see this often. We're seeing The Rock get the smack laid down on himself.
We're seeing The Rock get manhandled by the game is what we're seeing.
You're going to have to check into the SmackDown Hotel, Rock. You ever seen the inside of that?
The game being roundly booed by this 18,000 strong after what he has done to The Rock. Kurt Angle has been eliminated from this matchup at the hands of the game. That happened before the match ever started.
Well, you could say it was before it started. Those guys were going at it as if it were a match.
Well, the bell hadn't rung.
Oh, man.
And The Rock fighting back with everything he's got. But does he have enough left to get it done here?
No.
Facebuster by the game. Could be over here. This may be it. We could have a new. No, we don't have a new one this time.
Grief.
But I got to think it's academic.
Well, you'd certainly have to say that
And the
Triple
game.
H is in the driver's seat here.
Great strategy by the game. He knows The Rock's insides are hurt. Thanks to that sledgehammer shot by the game. And that's where the game is focusing on now.
Now what? You know, they can go out of the ring and do absolutely anything they want to. Earl Hebner, for once, can't throw his weight around and disqualify anybody or count anybody out.
Oh, there must be a winner here. And,
oh, my gosh.
And the game, a head of steam, ramming The Rock's kidneys, his lower back, and his ribs, just turning The Rock's torso right into the ring post.
Oh, no, there's that hammer again, JR.
Get rid of the damn hammer.
Why don't you go get the hammer?
Well, I ain't going over there.
I don't blame you.
And the game being taunted by this huge crowd with The Rock lying on the outside. Remember, no countouts, but that wouldn't do the game any favors anyway. Can't win the title on a countout or disqualification.
I think all Triple H has to do is just throw The Rock back in the ring and cover him. Rock looks almost as in as bad a shape as Kurt Angle looked like a few minutes ago. Watch yourself here, Rock. Oh.
Game talking some smack to The Rock, talking some smack to the referee, Earl Hebner.
And Earl Hebner always talking smack back.
King, you always said it's bad enough to get beat up and someone to do the running commentary while they're doing it.
Right.
Even more so.
That's what you hate. It's not so bad getting somebody getting beat up, but you don't want the guy talking to you while he does it.
I have no idea how badly The Rock is hurt, but we got a sense that he is hurt very badly here after that sledgehammer shot to his ribs. I'm not sure if it was his ribs, his sternum, his spleen, his abdomen. I'm surprised The Rock's not spitting up blood, quite frankly.
You saw Triple H drive that knee into The Rock's stomach. He knows where to go.
I'm not going to count The Rock out of this matchup. That would not be a very wise statement, but it does not look good. And The Rock has certainly said that he fights back, but he can't put two punches together. The Rock mustered all the strength he had for one big punch.
There he comes. There's three.
There's an adrenaline rush.
But then the knee to the abdomen.
And the game knew right where to go. To take The Rock back out of the game.
Oh, look at this.
And The Rock. The game made a rare mistake, and The Rock capitalized with that neck breaker.
Well, these 18,000 people here, they want to get behind The Rock. They want The Rock to reach down and get that little something extra.
Rock with 2 right hands. But how much effect did they have? And another knee buried into the injured abdomen of The Rock. The WWF champion in deep, deep trouble.
Now what is Triple H doing? I don't think this is wise. You know, not too much good can come from being up there.
Triple H climbing the ladder, going upstairs, and The Rock going up to the penthouse to meet the game, and the game of those shots to the ribs.
Oh no, what am I telling you, JR? Not too much good can come from being up there.
Oh man, what a superplex. The game and The Rock are both down.
Now what is Hebner counting for?
There's no countouts.
He's an idiot.
That's just instinctive. It's instinctive.
Please, will you please come help Hunter? Please come help Hunter. You can do it, you can do it. Will you do it for me? Will you do it for me?
Only for you, Steph. I'll do it for you.
Okay, let's go.
What?
What? Stephanie's pulling Angle off that sick bed.
Angle should be in a hospital, and Stephanie's talking him into coming out here and helping Triple H.
Stephanie pleading with Kurt Angle to get off that stretcher and come help her husband win the WWF title. But her husband, the game is down. The Rock is trying to make the cover. The Rock is writhing in pain.
Well, this could be it right here,
And
JR.
there it is. It could be over. And that's 3. No. The game. You got to hand it to the son of a gun. He got his shoulder up.
Yeah, but you know what? How persuasive is Stephanie? If she can talk Kurt Angle into getting off of a stretcher and coming out here to help the man that put him on the stretcher, she is, well, there's really something there in that relationship.
It's obvious that she is smitten, or he is smitten, Kurt Angle, with Stephanie. And maybe it's likewise.
Uh-oh. Look at this!
He hooked up the game. The game. Belly, belly. That may be. The leg is hooked. Oh, man, how close was that?
It was very close.
Referee Earl Hebner telling both men it was a 2 count. It was a 2 count in anybody's ball game for the WWF title.
Well, look at The Rock. He's not got much left, but he keeps coming.
Man, these 2 young men are just, they have beat the living hell out of each other.
What is this?
And look at this, Stephanie McMahon Helmsley.
I cannot believe this.
I can't believe this.
Stephanie, what are you doing?
Stephanie is bringing Kurt Angle to help her husband.
Well,
it was her husband who put Kurt Angle on the stretcher.
Even if she is bringing him to help Triple H, when Triple H sees this, he's gonna...
Oh, he's gonna blow a gasket.
Oh, that ain't what I was gonna say, but he's gonna do something.
And The Rock reversed. And Angle...
He did help him!
Angle took The Rock. Remember, no disqualification. Hell, Angle's in this match.
Right!
Angle can still win this thing.
You're right!
The game! The game got the pedigree on The Rock.
And
Angle's over. And wait a minute. Kurt Angle pulled the game out of the ring. Kurt Angle just cost the game the WWF title.
He wants the title for himself. He's gonna cover The Rock.
Angle's gonna cover The Rock.
Kurt Angle's done it.
Angle had them. He almost went in the back door after the game's pedigree. But bottom line, by God, is that Angle cost the game the WWF title.
Oh my gosh. What a tangled web we weave. What are you doing, Kurt?
The Rock in big trouble here. How resilient can The Rock or any human being be? There's a cover. The leg is hooked. And again, Angle got a near fall.
How much does Kurt Angle have? He's got to be running on, well, love, actually, JR. It's Stephanie.
The Rock is running on empty here. Nothing but guts and determination for The Rock. Right hand. Angle couldn't block the right hand. The reversal. Uh-oh.
No, look at that.
Olympic gold medal winner with a throw. A belly-to-belly throw on The Rock.
Give him credit. If he wins this.
And then Rock got his shoulder up. My God, how close was that?
Stephanie, go help your husband.
Stephanie has not moved one step to help her own husband.
Triple H is lying. I think Stephanie's paralyzed with fear. She can't believe. She convinced Kurt Angle to come out here and help Triple H, and then he...
Well, Kurt Angle's got a chance to come to... Oh, my God. Man. What a throw by The Rock. Belly to belly.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Stephanie...
Stephanie.
The Rock face. She don't know what to do. I mean, her own husband, Triple H, told her to stay away. And then she comes out here to the ring, dragging Kurt Angle to supposedly help Triple H. And Kurt Angle cost Triple H the title. No wonder she's petrified.
One would assume that the young lady would go help her husband.
I told you, JR, she's frozen in fear. Here comes Triple H.
I don't know about that.
Here
There's a reversal.
Look out, there he goes.
And Angle knocking the game off the ring apron.
Kurt, what have you done? Oh, Kurt!
Rock bottom! Rock bottom! Rock bottom! Game for The Rock right out of the ring.
How close was that?
The Rock had retained his title, but the game stopped the count.
Kurt cost Triple H the title. Triple H just cost Rock the title. Stephanie don't know what to do. Oh my gosh.
Angle trying to get his senses together, but the game, just bounced the Rock's this head right off the ring post.
Oh, look out.
The WWE champion in a Hell Exit problem.
Wait a minute, Triple H told Stephanie to give him the hammer, not the hammer again. JR, why did you get that hammer?
Somebody get the damned hammer.
What's Stephanie gonna do with that hammer?
Stephanie's throwing that sledgehammer in the ring. The Rock is helpless. The game is back in control. And now he is...
Who's Stephanie throwing the hammer to?
I think we'll just nail the game.
Wait, Stephanie, what? Don't you get in there. There's a hammer in there. Look.
Oh, Kurt Angle going to use the... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Triple H just inadvertently struck his wife.
Triple H, what have you done?
And Angle with a sledgehammer to the head. Out goes the game. If Angle pins the game, we got a new champion.
Stephanie's out. Help. Somebody help. Look at this.
It's over. Angle.
No.
The game cannot kick out. He is out.
Oh, what now? Look out, Kurt. No.
The Rock laid a smackdown on Angle. Angle on the outside.
Wait a minute. Rock, wait a minute. He's been knocked out by a hammer. Kurt Angle hit him with a hammer. Don't take advantage.
Angle's elbow on a helpless Triple H.
This ain't right.
Through hell, high water, sledgehammers, and wives, The Rock has retained the WWF title.
Can you dig it, sucker?
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the WCW Championship. Introducing first, accompanied by the owner of WCW, Shane McMahon, from Houston, Texas, weighing 251 pounds, the WCW Champion, Booker T.
The WCW Champion, in my opinion, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment today, the master of the spin-a-rooney, Booker T. Now, can you dig that, sucker?
Beg your pardon. I'll tell you one thing, the guy's a great athlete. He's a hell of a competitor in the ring, but I don't think I can agree with this spin-a-rooney business being the most electrifying move in sports entertainment, but you certainly have a right to your opinion. I know this, Booker T has never been in an environment like SummerSlam. He has never defended the WCW title against an opponent, in my view, the caliber of The Rock. So we'll find out what kind of man the Book is here tonight.
Well, The Rock is going to find out tonight exactly what the Book is cooking.
Please come up with something original. I'm begging you.
You got to quit that begging thing.
The next thing
If you smile, a challenger from Miami, Florida, weighing 275 pounds, The Rock.
fans around the world gotta be on their feet, but they are here in San Jose. And Shane McMahon at ringside call with a very concerned and rightfully so look on his face.
Hey, Shane McMahon.
pay-per-view. The Rock has been gone from pay-per-view since April 1st at WrestleMania. The WWF tonight, by my scorecard, ahead 4 matches to 2, Paul.
Oh yes, if you count victories versus losses, the WWF is ahead 4-2. But if you count fulfilling your objective, it's an even 3-3 because Kurt Angle did not leave the WWF champion.
You sound like Congressman Gary Condon making excuses and the right hand by the Rock. The Rock and Booker T. This one may not be pretty either. It is for the WCW title. The first time The Rock has ever competed for that. And The Rock, Shane McMahon just knocked down a cameraman as The Rock leaping out of the ring. There's a score to settle with the co-owner of the Alliance. And The Rock led right back into the ring where Booker T was ready for the physicality. And The Rock reverses Booker T. There went Shane. Samoan drop. Samoan drop. The leg is hooked. And here we go. There's a near fall. Version of the man.
Early advantage by The Rock. The Rock is so explosive, but The Rock has never met a man quite like the Book either.
Booker T reversing The Rock and buries a knee deep into the abdomen. The WCW champion has got to take advantage of every single opportunity because this crowd, big time pro-Rock. You're Shane McMahon going for the low ride. He shouldn't have been on the apron of the ring anyway, but be that as it may, Booker T still affirming his advantage in this championship match.
And now the Book wearing down The Rock as the people can chant The Rock's name, but it's up to The Rock to fight back against Booker T.
Booker T with a knife edge chop. Should not waste any time, and The Rock reverses it, and The Rock, he's laying the smack down, but Booker T quickly cuts off that right-handed offense. Hard clothesline by The Rock, found its mark. Rock coming with a lot of heavy artillery here, a lot of high-impact stuff.
You got to bring everything you got against Booker.
But pinning predicament here, a cradle and a near fall. And The Rock using a maneuver that we have not seen him utilize a great deal, and I'm sure Booker T has not either.
The Rock better pull out all stops. He's in the ring with the WCW champion.
Oh, Booker T got his foot right in The Rock's face, and then Booker T knocking down the People's Champion, the challenger for the WCW Championship. There the leg is hooked. We have a lateral press, and referee Charles Robinson found a 2 count on that exchange.
The Book to his feet first. The Book stalking the challenger.
And The Rock's late grandfather, High Chief Peter Maivia, certainly campaigned in this area, the Bay Area, on many occasions. He's got to be looking on from wrestler heaven as Booker T sidestep, taking over the top. And The Rock now back with the advantage, but The Rock cannot win by count out or disqualifications, as we have so bitterly reaffirmed and learned again from the Austin Angle match just moments ago.
Again, the WWF Championship in...
Look out, look out! Booker T getting very familiar with our announce table. And the announce table does not reciprocate. Rock around behind the table. This is... And that was a... I couldn't see that. Was that a low blow?
Yes, that was a low blow, and you did see it. You don't need to look in your monitor. You can see it plain as day. All right.
I may have missed that one.
You didn't miss it. You saw it with your own 2 eyes.
And Booker T, to his credit, driving The Rock's head into the ring steps.
We're just upset about the fact that the WWF title is still in the camp of the Alliance, and if the Book, when the Book defeats The Rock, so will the WCW title remain with the Alliance.
And The Rock just got dropped. And you see the result, dropped right on the security wall. Shane McMahon doing a lot of coaching here.
Bad karma for The Rock right there. What goes around comes around.
Rock hammer to the outside of the concrete. Booker T, the WCW champion, with that championship at stake. And The Rock fires back up with a right hand. The Rock coming with what he's got. And The Rock into the wall, into the clothesline, into the concrete.
Tremendous physicality by the 5-time WCW champion, Booker T.
saw the WWF Championship match before Kurt Angle got shafted. The referee allowing a lot of leeway here, a lot of leniency. It's a judgment thing. You can look at it a lot of different ways, but I'd rather have a winner. I'd rather have a pinfall or submission than some kissing your sister conclusion of a match of this magnitude.
Well, I'm not from Oklahoma, so I know nothing about kissing my sister, but this much I do know. Booker T is beating the hell out of The Rock.
Indeed he is. I cannot dispute that. Booker T rising to the occasion here, elevating The Rock from the outside from no man's land, right back here into the ringside area. And again, the referee is not even thinking about counting out either man, which quite frankly I cannot argue with. Why don't you get him in the ring and wrestle the man? And The Rock firing up. Booker T trying to grandstand. Oh, The Rock's head and shoulder just bounced off that fateful ring post that still has Kurt Angle's blood stained on it.
The physical dominance being displayed by Booker T is nothing short of awe-inspiring.
Well, I gotta agree that Booker T is taking it to Shane McMahon doing it. Shane McMahon is up on the apron. There's Shane McMahon did something to that top turnbuckle. I don't know if he loosened it, adjusted it, I don't know for sure. And The Rock just got dropped south on the security wall. And Booker T showing that he is not intimidated, that he matches up extremely well. And that's an understatement for the challenger.
Booker T is proving his superiority over The Rock, much like the Alliance is dominating the WWF.
Well, the battle for sports entertainment superiority still is hanging over our collective heads. And Booker T is hammering The Rock. The Rock, as we all know, is fighting right back. He will not. Well, he had to lay down. He got knocked down to the challenger. And Booker T now looking for the cover. He reaches back, hooks the leg. No, he didn't get 3. He got a 2 count. Shane McMahon wanted 3. No doubt Booker T did as well.
Shane McMahon is protecting his investment. Shane McMahon is making sure that the book keeps the title in the camp of the Alliance.
Shane McMahon made his presence felt in the second match of the night when he helped screw the Acolytes in that 6-man tag team match that allowed Test and the Dudleys to win the contest.
We are one Spinaroonie away from a successful title defense by Booker T.
My God, I'm begging you guys to come up with a better name than Spinaroonie. It sounds like something delicious Chef Boyardee would make. And The Rock fighting back with a right hand and another right hand, but Booker T again counters, can't connect, but does. As The Rock came back around, Booker T made a great adjustment and knocked The Rock right off his feet. And the Booker T now looking to put the challenger away. The leg hook, the lateral press, and another near fall.
Hey, The Rock is great. He is called the Great One for a reason. Do you think Booker T would defend the WCW title against anyone else but the Great One? Of course not. Booker T is here to establish that he's not only a great champion, but that he truly is the most electrifying man in sports entertainment.
I agree that Booker T is a great champion. I take exception that he is the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. However, if Booker T can defeat The Rock here tonight, he takes a large step in establishing that for real.
Next thing you're going to tell me is the Spinaroonie's not the most electrifying move in sports entertainment.
It's simply nauseating from my perspective.
Of course from your perspective, because it's wiping out the WWF. As we speak, The Rock is going down.
If the WWF gets wiped out by the Spinaroonie, then by God, we deserve to be wiped out. And Booker T latching onto that reverse chin lock. And The Rock showing that he's still in the fight here. Booker T stretching The Rock out again, posting that back. And The Rock turning into the pressure. I've been very impressed with Booker T's game plan thus far. And The Rock, double leg pickup. And The Rock, looking, he's got it. The sharpshooter. Rock using the sharpshooter. Booker T in danger of tapping out here. Shane McMahon on the apron. Booker T looking for the rope. And The Rock from the apron in, and Booker T capitalizes on it.
You don't take your attention away from the book.
There's a cover. The leg hook. It's going to be. That's a near fall. It's a near fall.
Hey, all props to the great one. The Rock is as great as they come. The only problem is he's not as great as Booker T.
Well, that remains to be seen. I don't agree with that, but again, you have the right to your opinion. This match is going to go a long way in determining just how great both these men are. Clothesline by The Rock. Rock's got Booker T in a tough spot here, and there's the catapult. And Booker T faced first into the top turnbuckle. That was that turnbuckle. Shane loosened up. There's a DDT, and a near fall. Shane McMahon loosened that turnbuckle, Paul, and I think it's come back to bite him in his ribs behind. Now, wait a minute. Shane McMahon just got a steel chair for some perverse reason and has laid it on the edge of the ring, and now he's walking around with that huge WWF Championship belt.
Well, it's the WCW title belt, and the fact of the matter is that Shane McMahon is the owner of WCW. He has a right to hold on to his championship.
Did I say WWF title?
Yes,
that's
sir,
where my mind was, and that's my fault. And Shane McMahon with the WCW title, the referee's back was turned. He was putting the chair out, and Shane just turned off the Rock's electricity. The lights are out.
A big assist from Shane O'Mac.
Shane O'Mac. That's the APA who Shane screwed earlier. Oh my God! How do you do? Clothesline from hell. And the boy billionaire just got beheaded. And you might want to think that Shane McMahon may not be an influence in the balance of this contest.
I don't see where the APA had the right to be involved in this match. Shane McMahon is the owner of WCW. He has a right to look after his investment. Here you go. Wham! Bradshaw with a clothesline from hell. This match is none of Bradshaw's business.
And neither was a six-man earlier with Shane.
Book in!
Booker T with a Rock's rock bottom. That's what that was.
No, sir. That's the book end.
Right. Well, that's your story, and you're sticking to it. It's a rock bottom where I come from. And the arm over the line. Could be over. And oh, The Rock. He shot that shoulder up. Did The Rock about a half a count away from losing to Booker T.
And Booker T needs to keep his focus. I understand that Shane McMahon has been wiped out by the APA, but the book needs to keep focused on The Rock.
Rock fighting back. Big right hand, but here comes Booker T. The right hand is blocked. And Rock again connecting with the right hands. Booker T is routed. Booker T on Dream Street here. And The Rock laying the smack down on the WCW champion, who reverses The Rock, but to no avail. Another hard right hand by The Rock. Over. Belly to belly overhead throw. The Rock hooking the far leg and got a near fall.
And Booker T demonstrates why he's such a great champion. Despite the fact that Shane McMahon was attacked by the APA, the book keeps the pressure on The Rock.
Oh, spine buster. The Rock got the spine buster. And now, this ain't no spinneroonie. This is a bona fide, most electrifying move in sports entertainment. The people's elbow to the heart of the champion. Rock going for the cover. We got a new champion here. And Shane McMahon interrupted the count with that alliance referee. Shane McMahon, out of sheer desperation, just saved the WCW title for Booker T. And now Shane's going to pay. No! Bottom on the side. A human being spine on the floor on the outside. And The Rock fighting back with the right hands. Big time right. Booker T almost came out of his boots. Booker T counters. Oh, nice move by Booker T countering The Rock into a spine buster of his own. Rock in a bad way here.
and Booker T in a good way. The WCW champion first to his feet. Booker T is setting the Rock up. Booker T can smell the victory.
Booker T, the WCW champion, with a clear-cut advantage here. With the Rock back to the knee, trying to pick his way back up. Booker T with a scissors kick, taking down the challenge.